Press record. Right, people. Duggystone introducing. Got a band on. They're going to introduce themselves in a minute. We're going to have a chat with them, find out about them. They've also give us a track that's not been released yet, which is absolutely wonderful, which we love. So, good evening, guys.
Evening.
Good evening.
Howdy.
Shadows of a Silhouette.
That's us.
Excellent. Where's the name come from?
It was just an inspired thought, really. You know, wanted to come up with a cool name. Didn't want it just to be another The Summit. You know.
Yeah. But it's difficult, isn't it? Finding names is not easy. It's not easy.
We had another name before. We were called the Nicotine beforehand, but
Right. Okay. You got rid of that, did you? Give up.
you know, we retired it. We retired it.
Did you?
We quit that.
Yeah, this was 2018.
See, it could have been called the Vapors, but there was a band called that in the 80s. So, anyway, wonderful. Where am I filming now? It looks like you're in a toilet or something. Or is it someone's bedroom?
We're just in a
Spare room.
Spare room, right? Tiny room. Now it's like they're squashed into a lavatory here, just doing they're doing a Beatlesque, because the Beatles used to do a lot of their practicing in the toilet.
Mate. You know, we're just like the Beatles. Oh, you know, you love the Beatles, you'll fucking love us, mate. You know.
So I played a bit of your track before because Janice has only just sent it me, so I've been setting up, and I quite like it. It's pretty cool. Love it.
Yeah.
And it's
Reese's track, that is. That's Reese Carter, our lead guitarist.
excellent. When does that get released?
We've had the artwork back today, so once we get that all finalised, probably next month sometime, late next month maybe.
As soon as possible.
It, but yeah,
we need
get it out.
Just bang it out, I say.
Yeah, well, we're gonna spin it. It's gonna spin it end of this, and it'll be on the show tomorrow. So, well, today if people are listening to this. So that's pretty cool, pretty good. So thanks for coming on.
Yeah, it's just one of a few we've got in the works at the minute. You know,
We've been in the studio recently quite a bit, haven't we?
Yeah, we just got some tracks too that we're going to lay down Friday, and then I'm going to get those recordings. We've been working with the drummer from Embrace. I don't know if you know Embrace. You know?
Oh, wow,
Mark
pretty cool.
Eaton. He's doing our production now on our tracks, because it's all for us. It's always been just a journey figuring out how to do production. We picked up instruments, and we fucking love rock and roll and the life and all that, but it was all the. You know what I mean?
There's more to it than just being able to play great, innit? There's all the marketing behind it, producing it, and
you can learn the instruments and learn how to rock and roll, but there's ways of getting it across. That's the more artistic side of it. It just takes a while.
Well, it sounds like you've got a good person to help you there. So where you based?
Just in
Derbyshire.
Yeah.
Alfreton in Derbyshire.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I was trying to work the accents out. Yeah, no, Derbyshire.
Junction 28.
28, yeah.
Junction 28, mate, Alfreton.
Yeah, I'm on Junction 3 on the M6. That's me.
Oh, yeah.
Cov. So cool. So you're obviously, have you been doing some are you gigging, or are you doing studio work? Have you been doing any gigs anywhere?
Yeah, we've done a bit of both. We've been like
Well, we've done a different city
flicking
every
between
time.
and then when we've not been gigging, trying to be getting in studio, but we've just done quite a few gigs over the last couple of weeks. We did Liverpool a couple of weeks ago.
I mean, so far this year we did Metronome for the BBC.
Oh yeah.
BBC introduced them. We sold that out. We did a sold out show at Lead Mill in Chef. The Chapel in Nottingham, that was fun. You know, we like doing all the little venues in Nottingham.
Yeah.
And always working up to that big dream, you know, playing at Rock City there, you know.
Oh man, it's got to be
That's
done.
really fun.
It's
But
got
we
to
did
be.
Liverpool and one in Derby.
Hairy Dog in Derby, that was a good one.
We're doing a show in Ashbourne. I don't know if you've ever heard of Ashbourne. It's like
Yeah.
gateway to Peak District way.
Yeah, definitely. I know that.
We're putting on like an old school night, you know, when we're all town down in the old Empire Ballroom. We're putting that on, that sold out like a couple of weeks. One in our local town. So we're gigging all the time.
Wow, you sound busy. You sound busy. And you sound like you've come over as a lot of fun as well, rock and roll and all. Yeah, you see, you've got the attitude.
Yeah.
What you say?
When we're not hungover.
Well, that's what it's all about, rock and roll. I had a band in here last year doing a gig, and I got them case of beer in. Yeah, and they all drank Coca-Cola. I was like, come on, lads, I bought you a load of beer. I think
got to have a Stella in hand.
I think the drummer had one can, that was it. I was like, Jesus, what's this all about?
They're raised right, aren't they? A lot of the bands going around nowadays.
Raised right? You got to live a little, haven't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just gotta enjoy it. It's a bit of fun. So how did you all get together? Were you mates before you joined the band, or did you pick people out?
We've had a few previous members, to be fair. Me and Nathan started the band up back in 2018. Just started. We both had a couple of songs flicking about, got together and started getting some tunes out. And then we had a drummer as well, who was a childhood friend of Nathan's. Another bassist as well. And then we reformed, I think 2 years ago now, isn't it? And
I went to primary. Me and Fergus went to primary school together now.
And then before I joined these, I used to do a lot of the gigs. I used to do a lot of the sound for them. And
brilliant!
So
he's in another band as well. Tyler is. So yeah, he did all
used to help out with the sound. Then after a bit, we just started jamming, and then it just clicked, and it just went from there.
Brilliant. So what?
The Alfreton Super Band. This is it, mate. This is what there is. You're looking at it.
We're not very pretty, but we'll do.
You're looking at it round here.
Not a problem, is it? So, who what's your influences then to get you? So obviously, to pick up a guitar or playing the drums, got to be someone that sparks that. What was that?
Go round.
I think any of our age group was massively inspired by what was going on at the time. We were growing up, like Arctic Monkeys and stuff like that, Strokes, and White Stripes was a big one for me, and that's what made me think that we could even do a band. Just seeing how simple he could cut it back, and make it just absolutely massive sounding, awesome songs with that feel full of content, even though they're just simple. It's just all kinds of artists. Like Bowie was the reason I got into music.
Right.
I was more like AC/DC, mate, just solid 4/4 beats.
Yeah. Every track sounds the same, but what's wrong with that?
And then Reece Carter's just Reece Carter.
He's his own artist.
Actually, brilliant.
There hasn't been one of him yet.
And Ferg plays bass, so he's influenced by no one.
This is the sisters.
So, well, each to their own. So I'm just looking to see if there's any questions on there. The same ones I've just asked you, influences. Now, you've got to have some funny stories. You know, disasters when you've been on stage or something. You think, come on. I was sort of getting that vibe.
Oh yeah, can I tell it?
Yeah, go on.
We did a gig. It was Chapel in Nottingham last year.
Yeah.
Just we've been gigging non-stop for a lot last year. We did loads of gigs last year, didn't we? And then gigging, rehearsing, and then spending a lot of time together. And naturally, it's like family, isn't it? You start to just have a little bit of fallout every now and again.
You do.
And then we kicked into one song. Was it a week? It was in the week and all that gig.
It was stupidly distorted gig. You know, we were on at 11. Even we were headlining it, and we were on at 11. And it were an all amalgamation.
Anyway, these two
everything collapsed on us.
Fergus and Nathan was getting a bit frustrated with each other, and then I think Ferg kicked into the wrong bit of the song or something like that. Then Nathan turned around and shouted at Ferg. Ferg turned around and looked at me on the drums. He was like, I'm not having that. And then it was brewing. Then straight after the gig, these two started scrapping outside the pub. all promoters and every venue staff.
These two were saying a brawl.
We were kicked out. We got kicked out.
Half an hour later, best friends again.
I don't think they'll book us again for a game.
We had to have a meeting. We had to go do a treaty at the pub. Next day.
When we shot music video, didn't we, 2 days?
Yeah, we shot the music.
He had a fat lip, and he was it.
Wonderful. I'm loving it. I'm loving the vibe. It's great. It's great.
We did a gig for Woodlands Trust once. We did a gig for Woodlands Trust, trying to sort ourselves a show out at a major music festival because we were working with a guy. I was working for one year. Anyway, we did a gig for the Woodlands Trust because the guy who ran the festival, he sent it over to me because they wanted a band on at the start of their tree planting thing, a place called Shipley Park.
Right.
Near us. It's like an open area. And anyway, we turn up, it's early in the morning, they want us to play in the morning, and we're in this little tent, and it's all frosted over, and by the time we start playing, everybody's gone out to plant trees. Everybody's gone out to plant trees, and then all the frost starts melting in the tent, so it's raining.
Inside.
It's like frosty and foggy outside, and it's raining inside on us playing a gig to ourselves.
And then at one point, even sound engineer left. It was literally just 4 of us in this tent. Nobody there.
Really early
And we
days
got
game.
boxed in as well.
We still nailed it.
We couldn't even do
We still nailed it.
So from that to playing on the main stage at Why Not Festival.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Playing the main stage at Why Not this year.
Excellent. Fantastic.
We got the
Fantastic.
bill back. We got the bill back where it says what stage we're on. It's got like names like Paul Weller and Charlatans on it. Yeah, that's a good achievement.
Oh,
Feels
that,
like an achievement.
no, that's mega. That is. That's absolutely brilliant. Well done to you. Well done to you. And I think your tenacity in the way you are, you'll do well because you need that. You need the edge, don't you? And you've got that edge, which is great.
Have a laugh at the same time as well. Be serious, but then have a laugh at the same time.
Yeah, definitely. Eddie's asked a stupid question here, but I'm going to ask you. What's your favourite meal for after a gig? What do you normally do? What is
I
it?
don't think I know. I don't eat. I don't think I eat. Pine.
Yeah, Party Stella.
Yeah, because you've been boozing too much.
Yeah.
Pack of fags. That's
Can't beat that. Booze and fags, they're great. Brilliant. Yeah, so that answers that question. So this track that we've got, we're going to be playing it in a bit. She did send it, mate, and I'll find out what it's called in a second. Best of Me, is that the one?
That's it, mate.
Best of Me. What's that about?
Yeah, I wrote about it's a love song, obviously. Wrote about me,
Marty's
current
Dear One.
missus.
Oh.
Yeah, just
I do like the lyrics, you know, actually. It was a soft side.
not cool. Yeah.
It's just one that he wrote in the build-up towards him losing his head.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like a love song, so there you go. You've nailed that. So, and that's great.
Don't wrong with love songs.
No, not at all. There's some of the best songs are, aren't they? You know what I mean? They're great to listen to when you're in a relationship, and people tend to listen to them when they broke up, and it just makes them cry. So do you know what I mean? It's a bit of a weird concept, but that's what people do, don't they? That's what they do. So yeah, excellent. So when's your next gig? You did say, I think, but I can't remember.
22nd of April, so next weekend, I think.
Next weekend.
Yeah,
then the weekend after, we've got that headline show in
the next
Ashbourne.
one that you should be worried about is the 5th of May. In
Right.
Birmingham.
Sunflower.
If anybody wants to come down and see what we're all about,
5th of May in Birmingham. Yeah, we'll write that down.
what our music sounds like.
The Sunflower Lounge.
Sunflower Lounge, yeah. You can get tickets online for that.
Cool. We'll stick a link.
Silhouette, you know, that's all that's going to come up is us.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that. We'll tag a link in the video as well for you. So that's hopefully you'll get a. So who else is on that lineup then? You headlining that, or you playing?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
We've got Public Eye, another band for Ashbourne. Yeah.
No,
Ashbourne.
we're about the Birmingham one.
Oh yeah.
Who's playing the Birmingham
I
one?
don't know, mate. To be fair,
A couple of local bands.
I think there's
Future
few.
Sound have put it on.
Creature Appeal, I remember that, and they do some more art. Yeah, there's a few good bands, you know.
Few local Birmingham bands, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll get sorted out by promoters and stuff like the one that we work with. So it's Unit 47, Creature Appeal, and Adult Play. I've actually spoken to them all already, to be fair. So, but you know, you got so much going through your head all the time, you fucking forget, don't you?
Yeah, man. I have to have it written down, or Janice has to send it me. I mean, it's just today, you know, text after text after
Yeah,
text.
I was terrible for it, mate.
I mean, it's like nightmare. Have you done that yet? No, I forgot about that. Well, yeah, it is. It's hard going when your head's full of stuff and you're creating stuff. It's get like that. Who would you like? Janice has asked, who would you like to gig with? Who's your Yeah, we want to gig with them.
I want to gig with the Laphams because I want to put them to shame.
But
Good band. I want people to watch our gig.
You don't want to diss it.
No.
I'm not dissing them in any way, but I'd just like people to just like have to watch our gig, like 6 songs, and then watch the Laphams after that. I'd love for them to follow us, you know.
Who are we gonna?
We've got obviously some of the like lineups at festivals. There's some good bands at them, but like if we could do a tour, I don't know.
DMA's are.
DMAs, yeah, they'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Even like Kasabian or something like that.
Kasabian.
Kings of Leon, yeah.
Talking big
Kings
boys.
of Leon.
yeah, don't think small. Don't think Alpherston.
ACDC.
Go for it. Sherlock 123, whoever that is, that's a new person on there, so it might be someone that knows you. Says you want to play with the ratings.
I'll let
yeah,
the ratings.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Love to play the ratings.
yeah, I quite like them.
They get some brilliant shows together.
Yeah,
they do,
they're quite high energy now. They are.
They've got a good following as well. People who tend to like ratings music, they're all great people.
Yeah, well, we've been playing their stuff for a while, and then they've just sort of they've gone quite successful, which is great for them.
They just got an album, I think, and it's got to #1.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. And we didn't get them on here. We'll try and get them on. We'll try and get them on, have a chat with them. But they're a band that I definitely want to interview. So yeah, cool.
Well, if we see them, are they playing it or not?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
If we see them, we'll tell them. Duggystone Radio's calling.
Yeah, come on, get on here. It's good fun. You know what I mean? Help us out. We'll help them out. They help us out. Do you know what I mean? So scratch our backs. We're all in the same business, aren't we? We're on the same. We're on the same thing. We're all trying to make our name for ourselves. But yeah, I love doing these interviews. I love getting to chat and talk to people because you can listen to the music, really like it, but I think once you have a chat with people, it does something. It's
how much of a knobhead we are.
Hey, there's fuck all wrong with that. I'm telling you, I've made a living out of
it. You had to listen to any of our music?
The track that I've been sent today, unless she's put it on one of the shows and I've missed it. Janice, have we played any of the more of their tracks? We play that much music. I can't remember who I've played. We probably have. The fact that she's got you on must mean that we've played you.
Brilliant. Awesome.
Yeah, it will be because we've done.
Well, next time you'll have to tell us which one's your favourite.
We will. Well, definitely will. We'll have a look. We'll check that out. Yeah, we've done 50 odd shows, and every week we try and make it as fresh as possible. She says, "Yes, we have." There you go. I can't remember everything I've played. I've got memory like a sieve. Pardon?
I think I've seen it come up loads of times on my phone.
Yeah, because we follow you on the old Twitter, so we would have been. The reason, we follow him. We played your last track. Yeah, so whenever your last track came out, that's what we played. Not a problem. We'll find out what show it was on and let you know. But yeah, definitely. We tend to interview bands that we've had on while we promote or we have on the show, and that's how we become aware of them. Then Janice does the thing and says, "Right, I've got this band on for you." So
awesome.
Yeah. And Eddie said it might have been on his breakfast show as well. So yeah, Eddie might have been playing it for you. Cool. Wonderful. Right.
Listen to Shadows of a Silhouette in a full English.
Yeah, why not? Now, it's best if one of you does this. We normally get artists to do a drop for us so we can play it, because when you get a load together, it just makes a complete mess. So this is what it sounds like when it goes fucking wrong.
Hi, we're Mantra Ray. You're listening to Duggystone Radio.
That's fine. No, it wasn't fine. It was shit. Now, this is how it sounds when...
My name is Mike Steiner. You're listening to Duggystone Radio, and this might be the best morning of your life.
There you go. So if one of you... No, get away, Mark Stoyanov.
Is he just introducing the latest song?
Well, you can do that as well, but if you can do one that's a drop, which... Because if you in 6 months' time when we're playing it, we don't want to mention your track, do we? Because that'll have gone. So you can do both if you want. So if you introduce yourself saying, "This is Shadow of the Silhouettes," and you're listening to Duggystone Radio, and then you can do another one that says, "This is our latest track," and it's whatever.
I'll do it. Whenever I'm ready. I wear Shadows of the Silhouette, and you're listening to Duggystone Radio.
Perfect. Now, if you want to introduce the latest track, you can do that, and we'll put that out as well. Go on. Yeah. Have a go.
This is an unreleased track. You heard it here first. It's Best of Me.
Excellent. Love it. Eddie will do his stuff. He'll be doing that right now while he's watching the show, because that's what he tends to do. Goes and that's it. Right, what we're going to do now, we're going to let you get on with your evening. Go and pop a few tops. And
we will, mate.
Yeah.
Don't get me started, mate. Fucking hell. I'm out now. That's it.
Are you out? You're out. Are you going out now, are you?
Quiz is on.
Quiz.
I think quiz is on tonight, mate.
Fuck, mate, that's not fucking rock and roll. That's not rock and roll, lads. You've got listen. You've got to keep up the persona. You might as well have said you was going playing fucking darts or something. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, this is 1988, mate. You know, the New World Order's ushered itself in.
15-minute cities and all that. You won't be able to fucking go anywhere. You'll only be able to gig in 15 minutes to your fucking house. It's going to be shit. So
I'd have to ask Big Brother if I wanted to go out now.
they already know. They already know you want to go out. So wonder Alexa's not said no, you can't go out. You've got to stay in. Spend too much.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to let you get on with your evening. It's been absolutely brilliant chatting to you. Wish you all the best with all your gigs and everything.
Awesome, mate. Nice.
Keep in touch, and we're going to play your track now. And it sounds like this, people. If you've never heard them before, check them out.
Take it easy.
Thanks, lads. Awesome. It's rock and roll, people!
Let's fall asleep in the car, forget about the time, if only for a minute, and tell me your problems and I'll tell you mine, 'cause you know I'll always listen. This has been a while this week, yeah, we go together and the fears get deeper. You're everything that I find in my dreams, yeah, you walked right out of that picture, straight to me, and you tell me all the time that your happiness depends on your state of mind, but I don't think you quite realize it depends on you. 'Cause if you have me, I'll take it, 'cause all I ever wanna see is your smile, baby. If you want it, let's make it, 'cause it's the happiest I've been in a while, baby. And if you have me, I'll take it, 'cause all I ever wanna see is your smile, baby. If you want it, let's make it, 'cause it's the happiest I've been in a while, baby. 'Cause it's the happiest I've been in a while, baby. Eyes open wide, can you feel it? I don't wanna leave, but it's time to go. She said, I love the way you think and I mean it. Just take a look in my eyes and I'm yours. And if you have me, I'll take it, 'cause all I ever wanna see is your smile, baby. If you want it, let's make it, 'cause it's the happiest I've been in a while, baby. And if you let me, I'll take it, 'cause all I ever wanna see is your smile, baby. If you want it, let's make it, can you feel it too? It's happiest I've been in a while, baby. When you stare in my gaze, that's when you take my heart. It doesn't matter where I'm going, doesn't matter how it starts. When you stare in my gaze, that's when you take my heart. It doesn't matter where I'm going, doesn't matter how it starts. And if you don't mind, then fuck it, I don't care. You get the best out of me, we're going back to nowhere. We're going back to nowhere. You get the best out of me, you get the best out of me, you get the best out of me, you get the best out of me. We're going back to nowhere. You get the best out of me.
So that was Shadows of the Silhouette on Duggystone Radio's introducing.
Good morning, my neighbors! Hey, fuck you! Yes! Yes! Fuck you too!
Hey, and fuck you. Anyway, that was an interview with Shadows of the Silhouette. Brilliant band. Great, yeah, exactly. Great sound, someone's just said. Wonderful. That track's not been released yet. Thanks, guys, for letting us have that. You're full of fun. I can imagine your gigs. You know, there'll be more fighting to come in the future. We can see that. Well, you should video stuff like that and get it on your socials. Be absolutely wonderful content. Anyway, thanks for joining us for setting out. If you like that sort of stuff, why don't you come over to Dougie's Atomic Dustbin on a Thursday morning, 8 till 10 a.m. UK time, on Mixcloud live streaming. Will be on the top of the page, or search Duggystone Radio. You can say, Alexa, open Internet Radio. You can go to Duggystoneradio.com and press the player. Tune in. We play bands like that back to back. It's an absolute stonker of a show, and it's the place where artists are getting noticed. It's wonderful. Anyway, until next time, it's as we say, it's Kirk out.